First of all, there's Sadie, my helper. She's been very helpful out here in the layout room building. But anyway, what I wanted to do is show you, I've been working on, let me move this, the road continuing, and these can come out now. I use Eileen's tacky glue to hold this foam down. So the next roads will come around here, and that's for these industries. And there's some of my push pins I use. So, and then there's a road, and I got to put the stuff in the center of the tracks yet. Got to pull the track nails out, and then I cut a small piece, go in there, because what's going to happen is the road will come in here, and then it can come down here, and then they can go back round that way, and then there'll be a crossing here. And pardon me while I step up on my elevated platform. Okay, I had been working on the levels for the passenger platforms. These are the Walters platforms. And one of the things was I had to get this, which is part of the Tulsa station. It goes in here. And when the foam board, which I put here, is not high enough to make this level across the tracks. So I will be continuing this on here, and then that gives me a perfect level for this is where the passengers go out and come down to the platforms, and then there's some walkways that come down, and I'll show you the box where the station is. It's been in there for about 6 months. So I'll be continuing the same thing with the foam sheets. This is that flexible stuff. Down over under the other freight station that's over there. So it'll be at the correct height for the box cars or express cars, since this will be the railroad express agency goes in here, a railway express agency. And the cars need a 1/2 inch from the table area up to get the box car door even with the door of the freight house. So that's why I need this, because from the plywood to this and then the building, that gives me exactly the right height, because I've been kind of testing that. Now how I cut this stuff is I just lay it in there. Sometimes I do outlines like I've shown you before. I think there's a piece of one down there, that white poster board that I use. And this time because I wanted to just bring it over a bit onto where the station, the passenger station is. So what I did was you just tack it down with these push pins, and then you run a pencil. You can see a vague outline in there, along this line right in here. And what I'll do is I take my scissors and I'll just cut that. And once that's all cut out, it should fit in there fine. And then here's the junctions over here. I made that a little wider just so it gives me ability to trim it back. Better to cut it wide than too narrow. So, but that'll be the project for today, getting that down, and then in the next few days I'll work on that side over there. So, but one of the things I had brought this station inside for was, you'll notice it's got the windows in there, and that's it's messy on the inside, but that's that what do you call, canopy style glue that you can get, and I got it in these windows too. It's hard to see because they're so small, but they are reflective. And I've been working on the building was painted a sand color because it's technically it's sandstone, and so I'll walk over now and we'll get. I'll show you where the rest of the station is. Here we are over at the rest of the station, and the main building portions are down there. There's some of the other sections, and then this is I know this part goes right against the track and is the outlet for the passengers going over to the part that I showed you over on the layout. And then here's some of the stairs that'll come down from that part. So it's been in the house. I've been kind of painting it, and still got more work to do, but that's where the rest of the building is. This template, which is done in cardboard with a little 1-inch extension on either side, this is the outline for the roads that are on either side of the station, and then this is where the building goes here. This is kind of simulates the floor, so this will be elevated with the first floor of the building underneath, and then there'll be a 2mm floor, and then the upper part of the building here. And those pillars that are unique to the Tulsa station will come up from all the way down from the first floor up to the second floor. But these are kind of, it's a little smaller, I guess, in scale than maybe it is in real life, but this will fit across the top. And then I have some big pieces of styrene here, or ABS, 2 inches thick. And I'll make that up the road, and that black section down there, which is also 2mm thick, will probably be the roads, unless I decide to do it a little different, or the flooring, excuse me. But that's what I've been working on, and eventually I'll be painting the buildings up here in the top of the peninsula, but that's long term down there in that end. So, but anyway, see you next time. Bye.